Well, January ain't going down without a fight, I can tell you that. The Boy Next Door. That has got to be the most generic ass title I've ever heard in my life. So The Boy Next Door stars Jennifer Lopez. She's this hot ass teacher. She looks like Jennifer Lopez. Let's be honest. If I had a teacher like that, she's a mom, she's going through a divorce, then she gets this convenient ass plot device called this dude who's a really attractive dude who ends up moving into the house next door. He's like 20 years old, which right there I was like, I thought you were in her class. We saw that in the trailer. Here's how the movie does it. His parents died a couple years ago, so he had to take a couple years off of school, so he's a 20-year-old who's a senior in high school. Because they want to make this seedy-ass movie about this student who bangs the teacher and then bad things happen. But they don't want to be creepy about it, so they need to make him 20 years old, I guess. So in a moment of weakness, J-Lo goes over there and they bang, and then after that, this dude, it's like Fatal Attraction, and J-Lo's like, stop messing with my life, and he's like, but you look like you, and I just lived out every junior high/high school student's dream. And now we have this sloppy ass mess. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here are the positives. The positives, Jennifer Lopez is really attractive. She just is. She is physical perfection. That's what J-Lo is. That being said, you're locked into an hour-and-a-half long thriller starring the third judge of American Idol and the dude from Step Up All In. Run, folks. Run for thy life. Nothing in this movie makes sense. The movie doesn't even do a good job at transitioning from scene to scene. You don't know how much time has passed between scenes. Example, there's a scene, she's in her jammies and she's sitting down, she's ready to go to bed and she looks and she sees the dude across the street all undressing and shit and she's like, ooh, he saw me. And then the next scene, she's out on a date with her friend and they're double dating and shit. So you're like, okay, it's the next night because she was clearly getting ready to go to bed that night. Then the date doesn't go well and then she's home and the dude calls, he's like, hey, wanna come over and help me cook a turkey? Then when the shit's going down, he's like, when you saw me tonight, I was like, whoa. Tonight? Are you telling me she got into her jammies, clearly ready to go to bed, and then she went out on a date in downtown and then came back and then was drinking wine and then banged you? Like, all that shit happened in one night. Stop it, movie. Stop it. That's just one scene in the movie. It wouldn't be worth bringing up, but that does illustrate how sloppy ass the movie just feels throughout. Everything in the movie is just really convenient. They have the whole thing going on where the neighbor kid that Jennifer Lopez tagged, the unstable, the main guy, he's hanging out with Jennifer Lopez's son and he's feeding him bad advice so he gets pissed off at his dad and then he ends up getting pissed at his dad. I'm like, all right, if you're gonna take notes from a Karate Kid movie, don't take it from Karate Kid 3. Take it from 1 or 2. Show that you have class. Director of Alex Cross. You start phoning it in at a point, like, I'm a grown-ass man. I review movies. This is what I do. So cheap shots, cheap things like skin, they don't sell me on a movie. I'm above that. I like to think so anyway. When the movie's so shitty, you start phoning it in, you're like, let's rate it R. Maybe we'll see some J-Lo titty. That's what I'm here for now. I'm here and I have to grind through it. Maybe there's J-Lo titty. And there's not. There's nothing in this movie. Nothing as in the titty and nothing as in anything. Props to you, J-Lo, for keeping class in a rated R movie. You could have shown titty, but you didn't. The acting's not great. The main dude in this movie is just one-dimensional ass character. He starts acting crazy at one point, like you're like, ooh, this guy's crazy. The problem is, if you're gonna play crazy, you have to be a good actor to sell me on the fact that you're crazy. This dude's acting capped at Step Up All In. I didn't see that one. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see Step Up All In. But something tells me that's about where his career peaks. Maybe the episode stint that he did on Pretty Little Liars. I IMDb'd the guy before I filmed this. That's how I know this shit. Just imagine me with my popcorn ball like Pretty Little Liars is on. The transitions suck. The acting's not great. The tension's not there. And then like the last act of the movie, it's like, maybe people are gonna die, but the problem is no tension built and no character building happened that made you give a shit about this last act. You're like, all right, maybe the dude will get, like, maybe something will land on his head and crush him. It'll be entertaining, like, you know, Jason or something. Sometimes you gotta call a spade, guys. And sometimes I gotta inform you that The Boy Next Door is dog shit. So your favorite psycho stalker movie, what is it? Whatever it is, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.